Yes, hello everybody. I know it's kind of weird to see me, but yeah, I'm doing a voiceover today on the gameplay that I have as for the classic event. So let's start with a few things. What exactly do I think about the entire event? Well, personally, it's okay, I guess. I say it's okay because we have games such as like toilet tower defense, for goddamn sake. Like why? Why? Just why? And then overall, I think the games the game choices are weird. Obviously, first of all, we need to discuss one thing, and that's why the hell is toilet tower defense on there? I think they didn't listen to any of the influencers before that mentioned that no, toilet tower defense does not deserve to be on there. For one thing, this is supposed to be a classic event, okay? And it's not exactly like the hunt, but it's an event where we're appreciating or like representing the freaking like the past of Roblox. Forgot like in the classic era, like 2006 and like up to a little bit more in the future, like 2018 or something. Because Dami isn't on there is on there as well, which I mean, understandable I guess. But I feel like there should have been more classic games, such as Murder Mystery 2, Natural Disaster Survival, which was in the hunt, mind you. And then it's like Meep City. I mean, it's dead, yeah, and it's broken a lot of terms of service. But I mean, what else should we like put in that? It's like I feel like it's one of the few games that we can actually like be like mentally okay with to be put onto there. But yeah, I guess it's it I don't know. The classic event, it's underwhelming for me, mainly because of the fact that they added Skibby tower defense and a dusty trip. Are you kidding me? Which it itself shouldn't even be on there at all. Which honestly, I'm disappointed. Like I'm gonna be honest here, I am disappointed in this event. But I mean, there has to be something good, right? There has to be something good. Yes, there is something good. Now, I'm gonna show this in another video, but yeah, the hub, the hub itself, we can actually do like things on, you know. So, it like at least that's nice. We actually have something to do on, like the hub, but like, but still, it's overwhelming for like some of us because there's so many things that it's like it's weird, you know. So games such as Driving Empire, I mean, that one I can get because the literally the first game on Roblox that ever licensed vehicles, which I mean it's history on its own. Plus, yeah, but I'll do another video on Driving Empire itself, like in general, in the future, because I really want to get into that. But let's get back to the hunt real quick. Not the classic event, Jesus Christ. But yeah. Overall, it's weird because it's like I feel like the good things about it is like you don't have to do all the games to like get all UGC items, like just all the items in general. But then again, it's just weird. Now, I do like the fact that they incorporated some classic like features, like the walk sound on Event Hub, but then again, with the classic objects like the Super Ball, the rocket launcher, the bomb, I don't know. There's something called Mom's Dog on there. I don't know what that is supposed to be, but like, yeah. And then in the house, there's like some history and classic sort of builds, like maps combined all together. some hobbies, cart rides, and honestly, Twin Atlas really outdid themselves like on this, and honestly, amazing. So, yeah, I mean, I wish they could have done something where it was like not insane like this. I mean, it's like I like it, sure, but it feels time consuming. Let's just say that, because as you can see on the screen, we have Restaurant Tycoon 2. This thing took me essentially like 3 to 5 hours just to get to 150 customers. But luckily I managed to upgrade and whatnot, so I was able to like cut that time down a little more. But overall, it's weird. Let's say that. But I mean, I don't know what else to say about this. But let's get into some of what this may mean for the future of Roblox. When it comes to events, of course. Now, I think the main thing is definitely they did officially announce this. Every 1 or 2 months, they will be putting up an event. So, we are getting events back as more of a common thing now. But this feels just too weird. Because I'm always like, so there's a few games that deserve to be on there, you know, like of course, Dami. It's a classic when it comes to Roblox games. I mean, I don't really like it, but yeah, could work. Another one is the idea of driving Empire. Of course, I already mentioned this before. It's sort of it's the first ever like game / like development company on Roblox that is able to get licensing, but it's a corporation. What do you expect from it? It's like obviously they're gonna try getting the ways onto money and whatnot. So I'm not a big fan of Driving Empire, but then again, Olsen was on there. Overall, it's okay, I guess. But I wish they would be like, since this is a classic event. If you guys don't know, back in the old egg hunts, they would have Roblox would have a specific hub where you can get eggs and whatnot, so you don't have to go through multiple games to be able to attain things. So that's what I wish would happen. But it's Roblox. We can't really do much except be like, screw it. And honestly, there's 15 games, and it's not like the insane 100 that was on the hunt. But then again, there's some like quests that are absolutely dumb to do. For example, trying to get a good strategy in Tower Defense Simulator, something that I don't usually nag about, which honestly I attempted to do it. It's way too ridiculous. So you have to really know things. So is Beast Swarm Simulator, which honestly deserves it deserves to be on there, since it is a classic. Now, as of right now, I am playing the Classic Event Hub. I'll be counting all the games that are either classic or deserve to be on there. So, Tower Defense Simulator, first one. It's okay, I guess. It's a good game, so I think it deserves to be on there. I don't know what the hell Dragon Adventures is, but I don't think that's even close. Tower Defense, nah, fuck it. Heck. Better was, not exactly. It's weird. Blade Ball, same thing. Absolutely horrible. Clip it. Gunfight Arena, kind of. I'd say kind of. Definitely, I'd say kind of. So, yeah. So, out of the 6 games that I've already, 7. Only one has gone, deserved area. Restaurant Tycoon 2, definitely, yes. I do think that it does deserve to be on there. Because Restaurant Tycoon itself was a very big hit for a lot of for a lot of players at the time. So honestly, it deserves to be on there. So yeah. Anyways, continue on. Since I accidentally got launched into a portal by some dude on a rocket launcher. All right, next up, Driving Empire. Of course, yeah, I already mentioned it. Then it's Livetopia. You could, bruh. No, Livetopia does not deserve to be on there at all. No, no. Get that thing out of my face. Dami, already talked about it. Kind of deserved to be on there since it was pretty big back then. I think it's still pretty big now, but like it's just full of weirdos. Now, let's discuss something about a Dusty Trip. This goddamn game, which is owned by Jandel, but created by someone else who had the intention of making it actually good instead of a crash grab, unlike Jandel, this thing is a fucking mess. Why? Because, if you guys remember, last week, I made a post saying, God damn it, I swear, they bugged the entire Roblox, servers. And, yeah, so anyways, Dusty Trip had, updated with grass. Goddamn grass. And you have these little kids that don't know about cash grabs that are gambling on that game, and then it breaks Roblox. Because there was I think it was a few tons of people were on there. And luckily Roblox did fix it with trying to shut the game down, like servers and whatnot. But it was just too much for Roblox to handle at that point, and yeah, it's insane how the game that crashed Roblox is on there. And honestly, I wish it wasn't. I'm be completely honest, I wish it wasn't. Anyways, so continuing on, Dress to Impress. Fashion Famous is the classic. Dress to Impress is just some freaking Fashion Famous ripoff. I'd say that one would be better. And Bee Swarm Simulator. Definitely deserves. It is a classic after all, but it is a little hard if you don't have the right people and you haven't grinded. Anyways, next up. What do we have here? Arsenal. Definitely yes. I think it does deserve to be on there. Since it is it's good, it's good. Then again, I don't think it's that deserving of it, to be honest. But that's essentially all the games that we have to talk about with this. But let's continue on to some of the items. Item-wise, there's only 4. However, you get the bling track. What is this? The bling track. Are you kidding me? You get 8 in total. Now, the bling track just makes everything gold, okay? So don't expect anything good from it. But honestly, the things I do like about it is the fact that they did incorporate activities for us to do on the event hub. But then again, it's not like you're gonna beat the entire event on just that. You have to go into the actual games, and it's annoying, okay? It's annoying. I hate it. But let's just continue on with this, shall we? So, I made a post about what this might mean for the future Roblox. I think definitely it's weird, I guess. It's unknown for me, but I think like Roblox is slowly it now. I like to say this with how they've been thinking about the metaverse and whatnot and everything. Mike, like, what was his name? Mark Zuckerberg, yeah. With his metaverse and whatnot, and then David Baszucki, the two, just the freaking metaverse. Are you kidding me? So I call it the Metablox era. Now we thought that Roblox would be back, and they weren't gonna go back into the Metablox phase, but no, they're still in it. And this classic event is literally like something they're trying to do just so they can like try convincing us to like thinking, oh, we're not in this era anymore. We're going to a whole new like phase. No, you're still in it. You're still in a Roblox. And I don't think they're gonna get out of it anytime soon. But one day they're gonna have to get out of this. Mainly because if they continue doing this, I feel like once little kids grow up, they become smarter. I don't think they will because they're stuck with Skibbity Toilet and Lecky Box. They're gonna start realizing what the actual fuck is going on with this corporation, and they're gonna start losing everything. And then Roblox is gonna be like, "What the hell is happening?" And then they're gonna realize we fucked up. So that's essentially what I think is gonna happen in the future. Not near, but somewhere in the future, you know? Jesus Christ. But yeah, I think that's essentially what's gonna be happening over the next few years. But we'll see by then, I guess. Hopefully I have like at least like 1,000, couple thousand, 10,000 something by then, which I'm trying to get. But yeah, I'm gonna send a thank you to everyone who managed to actually get me up to 104 subscribers in total. But I definitely think they should do something with this, because this is not exactly healthy for Roblox in general. But they're starting to get into a post-Metablox era, I guess. I guess we could call it the silver blocks. The silver blocks era or something. The gold era is way past us already. Or the copper era actually. So, I guess that could work. Now, obviously, I have a lot of grinding to do in this event, which I'm literally sleep deprived from this, as I pulled in all-nighter just trying to get past the Restaurant Tycoon 2, which I managed to do, actually. So that was nice. I think it's decent for everything that's going on right now. But we're going to put a lot more into this video than you think, because we're also going to be reviewing some of the 15 games in this that I've already done, okay? So, let's begin with Driving Empire. It's mid, okay? So, it's like, it takes a long time to get the tokens. Ticks, they're easy to find, obviously. But the, tokens themselves, you have to either race against Build-A-Man or go into the new taxi service on the classic island. Now, with how World X has changed the physics of the cars to make them slidey, it's essentially impossible for me to even like do like races properly on it. So yeah, I'd say they did definitely ruin like the physics, so they're more arcade like instead of realism. which was what I loved about driving on Pro back then. So, racing against Builder Man is definitely harder since it is the bot. I mean, it still crashes, okay? It still crashes somehow. But, obviously, can't expect much from this corporation as well, of Voldex. Next up, Arsenal. I don't know how to say it. What to say. The ending was mid, to say the least. I thought that we were gonna have like this big boss battle or whatnot, but no. There's nothing. It's just anticlimactic. All you have to do is just press a red button and you're done. Like, bruh. Like, I was hoping like something would be a little different, but yeah. Also, I love about this event as well. The incorporation of 1x, 1x. 1x, 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 1. Is this, I think? But, yeah. The incorporation of that as a classic Roblox hacker, perfect. I love it. But, yeah, it's weird, okay? It's weird. But then again, I can't exactly say much. But, hey. What do you expect from this, I guess? Anyways, we'll go with everything that we have. This is Livetopia. As you can see, it's decent. I get the arrows that guide you are absolutely terrible, by the way, because as you can see, it's short. It's short, so it's weird. I don't think most of us are used to this. And next one is Bee Swarm Simulator. It's difficult when you don't have the right people. That's the main thing I have to say, because not only is like if you're stuck with like your friends and like you two've never like played the game before, you're done for. You're dead. Like on the spot, you're dead. Okay, you're dead. And like unless like you're good at strategizing quickly, I'd say you're gonna die instantly. So as soon as like the slimes get out and the zombies, no, you're dead. You're dead. Now, let's discuss more about obtaining the tokens and ticks. So, getting ticks is pretty easy. They should be spread around a map, which, honestly, I like about it. So, quicker to get the ticks. Tokens, however, you actually have to do the quests, which is, like in Livetopia, you have to deliver stuff. And, obviously, it's weird, to be honest. I don't know how to describe it, but, driving on pilot definitely is more time consuming, of course, with how they want playtime and everything, everything corporate about them just is stuck into it. So, yeah, I guess that was definitely something, because I feel like what I want to improve is, these games, make it less time consuming, okay? So, because, like, we have a Elvis Presley over here, which isn't even an Elvis Presley. Now, this event, delivering your things, it's fast if you know the right strategy. And luckily for Restaurant Tycoon 2, you can just sit there and wait. You don't really have to do much except for getting money in. You know, if you're auto-collect, it's easier. If you have waiters and chefs, perfect. Okay? Now, it's like... Okay, so one thing I do have to mention for Arsenal real quick. There are multiple quests that you have to do. So there's one, beating it solo, using the classic pistol only, and everything else, you know? But then again, I don't know how to exactly describe it too much, but yeah, it's like why? Because it overall, in total, it takes over like nearly 30 minutes or something. I don't know, but yeah. So obviously, it's gonna be definitely harder because it's more time consuming, and I absolutely hate those types of games with it. And yeah, I think that's essentially it, except for Tower Defense Simulator. This game is hell with this event. So, you start off with the starter towers, right? Now, unless you have a good strategy, you are gonna die. Okay, you're gonna die. Like, nearly instantly. And that's saying something. Because as soon as the Red Cliff Trader comes out, you better hope that you get enough towers to get on that thing and kill it. Because, personally, it's hell with it. Okay? So, obviously, you have the starter towers. It's gonna definitely be harder. And it's on easy game. It's on easy mode as well, which is funny. Because, as you know, Tower Defense Simulator, usually the harder ones are the easiest ones. So, instantly thrown out of the bag over there. With the fact that the easiest one is one of the hardest. So, I haven't gone past that, but all I can really say is it's like ridiculous. So, that's essentially it as for what I think of the hunt. I may try doing more later, but I don't know. But that's essentially it as for this little review on this entire game in general. But, hey, I'll see you guys later.